Hi and welcome to Friday Talks, a weekly show where we get to talk about anything that comes to mind. So it's been 2 weeks since we last gathered on a Friday, and for that reason we have a lot of things to talk about today, so let's just get right into it. So last year I backed Kickstarter for a product called the CatVR C, which is an omnidirectional VR treadmill which allows you to strap yourself onto it and then run and or walk on it, and you actually translate that locomotion to a game movement. So around 2 weeks ago I got it, I finally received it, and so we made a huge video which I uploaded this Wednesday. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a card up here somewhere, and there's a link in the description down below. But that's essentially the big video, I guess, that I've been working on these last 2 weeks. I was expecting it to take a lot less time to edit and everything, but there were some, issues that I wasn't really expecting, but we'll get onto that. But essentially, as you can see in the video, like the box is massive, right? The box is super heavy. Like me and my dad, we couldn't lift it together. Like we had to unbox everything outside and then take each piece separately inside. And then, just so you have an idea how heavy that shit was, I literally moved my entire room downstairs just so I didn't have to take the platform up the stairs. Just so you have an idea, like it is very, very heavy, right? I moved my entire room downstairs and I bring the platform in my room. I start building everything, and that's when you see me assembling the CatVR C in the video. It was actually a very, very, very fun process. It was really cool to just like, I felt like it's like I know how to construct things. But as I was done, I started testing several games and recording it. So I had like over 3 hours of footage that I would then use in the video to, actually show you how it worked. Now the thing is, the day I was going to start editing it, I get this email, right, from Fiverr. Because last month or so, I made a Fiverr gig of like, oh, I will edit your gameplay in comedy skits videos, yay! But no one actually ever messaged me or anything. But that day, I got an email from a dude who wanted me to edit his video. I heard a guy, I listened to him, like he told me the stuff he wanted. I was like, well, I mean, let's try me. It's the first time someone's actually asking me for a commission. And so I'm like, okay, well, that's exciting, right? I mean, you're gonna get money for the first time for editing a video, and that's kind of cool. So like, he was telling me his stuff. At first I was like super, oh my God, super anxious because, I'm like that. But as he started like explaining the things and he sent me the clips and the script, and I was like, okay, well, I can actually do. So I started seeing like what I could actually do. And so I started like the anxiety started kind of disappearing. But then the guy was like, make sure it's like really well edited and there's like a lot of things going on, keeping the viewer entertained and everything. And I was like just reading that, oh my God, like there's money involved in this, like, and I was just scared of disappointing, of not being able to deliver. I started editing the dude's video. I think it took around like 8 to 9 hours to edit the entire thing in the course of 3 different days. And so I edited it, and actually I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. His name is Auto. He's an actor. He wants to be an actor, but he's already acted. Like he's done skits before, and he's done like little short films before. And the guy's pretty cool. I mean, when I was editing this video, the video I edited was called an awkward interview or something like that. It was pretty funny. Like I laughed while editing it because I think the guy has really, really good like expressions, and he's really good like with the voice acting too. Like I really enjoyed listening to him and seeing him act. And some of the other videos he's done, I've been watching his vlogs that he's putting up now. It's pretty fun. Like I like that guy. I like his personality and everything. So just go check out the video. Tell me what you think. That was literally the first time I edited something for someone else. Now he did want me to become his longtime editor. I told him like, well, I'm gonna go on a break right now from like editing for a bit because I really want to work on this project of mine when it was the CatVR C video. And then I told him I would contact him again because I kind of do want to like, edit a couple more videos for him. Other than there's this entire thing with pricing and everything because, Fiverr took like 20% of the entire thing. I didn't get nearly enough money to make it worth it. But, it was still fun editing videos. I'm still happy that I did it. But, like pricing is weird, man. And I don't know, like when it comes to money, I'm always so like afraid of like asking for too much and stuff like that. So I kind of have to like think about things and see what actually is fair and whatnot, and then actually go talk to him and be like, oh, okay, so I'm free again, and but I will have to start charging this much instead, and, you know. But then it's like things that I hate telling people these things, because I'm like, no, I don't want, like, I feel weird asking for money, but you know. Anyway. But it was a really cool experience to like actually edit for someone and have them like give me instructions, and I just edit the video, and then I send him like, what do you think? And it's like, oh yeah, it's really cool, I'm really enjoying this, and then like he asked me to change this thing, and I'll change it, and then, you know, it's and especially when they give you like as much freedom as you want. Like, it was really cool. It was a pretty cool experience, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of wanting to edit more, and yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool. But after I was done with Otto's video, I started finally editing the catwalk scene. You know, what happened there was that when I was editing, I edited, you know, the unboxing, I edited the assembling part, and those were awesome. Like, the assembling part is time lapse with like the voice quality, the music in the background, the transitions. I was so proud. I'm very proud of that part in specific. But when I was going to edit the part with gameplay, right, where I was testing the catwalk scene on different VR games, that's when I was like, okay, this is over 3 hours of footage. My speech is all over the place because it was kind of improvised. I didn't actually have a script or anything, and I hate this, right? So what I did was I decided that I would re-record the entirety of like the game testing. So I just went back to the Galaxy, I booted up different games, and you know, I recorded. And this time I kept it a lot more concise. I had in mind like sort of what I wanted to say. I just wanted to be very straight to the point and just keep it short. And so this time, instead of over 3 hours of footage, I had 1 hour. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Now I recorded 3 different microphones, right? I had the studio microphone on this arm, but kind of like stretched out towards the catwalk C. I had a camera microphone, and I had the Oculus Rift microphone. All of them recording, except they weren't. They were not recording. Only the Oculus Rift audio was recording. and that's because I forgot to turn on the tracks to record this microphone and the camera's microphone. So that wound up in the audio absolutely sucking. Like, it was distorted. Sometimes you can't even understand what I'm saying, and I was like disgusted. At the same time, I didn't really want to re-record it again, right? I didn't want to re-record the entire thing again. And so what I did was, okay, I'm gonna put on my headphones, I'm gonna listen to what I'm saying, and I'm gonna record my voice over what I'm saying. So the exact same words that I did, at the exact same rhythm and tones, so it syncs with my lips. I had to do that for an hour of footage. I was doing this for around 3 or 4 days. Of course, not 24/7 because I work, but I was doing it for a lot of hours, constantly recording different, like all these voiceovers to put over the voice that was all distorted in a way that it sounded exactly the same, so it wouldn't sound weird, so it would like sync with my lips. And my God, like that was tedious AF. Jesus Christ. At some points I was just like, no, I just want this to be over, please. It was so but I did it. I was able to do it, and I have to say, like, because then I was like, okay, so my face cam, you know, I'm on the catwalk, so my camera is a lot further away from my face than usually it is. So like, you know, you can't see my mouth very well. So I also didn't have to be like pixel perfect, but for the most part, I was looking at, yeah, that sounds like I'm saying those things, like, and you know, I was saying those things. So I just had to record, like, Premiere registered 1,065 voice clips. I recorded 1,065 voice clips, including the ones that were like deleted and redone, of course. So that's how many voiceovers I had to do. It was crazy. It was so crazy, and just timing everything right and whatnot. But it was, you know, it was funny, I guess. That's why the video has such good audio quality when I'm on a catwalk seat, because I use this microphone. You know, because the Oculus Rift microphone is absolute garbage. That takes me to the next subject, and we're gonna go back to the catwalk, but this brings me to the next subject, which was this Wednesday's live stream. That I hope you weren't there. I really hope you weren't there. I really, really hope you weren't there. Because it was embarrassing as fuck. Oh my God. So I knew that the Oculus Rift, you know, the audio wasn't like the greatest, but it sounded was distorted because it sounded like it was like I had increased like the decibels or some shit like that. But no, like everything is at default volume. So I was like, okay, since I'm just playing for a live stream, like it should be fine. Like, you know, the audio isn't gonna be super great, but like I'm not gonna be like talking super loudly or anything like that either. So it's probably should be fine, right? No, it was not fine. Of course it wasn't fine. Why would it be fine, right? No, it was not fine. I streamed for an hour and 30 minutes long straight, and throughout the stream I was like, what if I only got like 1 or 2 people watching? That's really weird. Like usually I have like, you know, like 10 or 7 or something like that. 1 or 2 people watching. One of them was me because I had my window open as well. I finished streaming, and every time I finish streaming I go and watch like some of the parts that I thought were funny. And it's when I realized that my microphone was so broke, so beyond busted, beyond salvation, because it was distorted to no end. You could not understand a word I was saying. It was so unintelligible. I think that's how you say it. It was crazy. I was just like, what the fuck happened? What is wrong with my microphone? My voice was getting cut off. It was getting cut off. My voice was getting cut off. At times, like, it just distorted, and I was like, why? Like, and there were like new people in the chat. I saw new people in the chat, and they like saw it. It's just like, oh my god. They were probably like, man, this guy sucks, man. I'm never returning to this channel. So then I immediately private the stream. Immediately. I didn't even think twice about it. I just private it. Because my god, like that was so embarrassing. I was streaming for almost 2 hours with such bad audio quality. Oh, ugh. God. And it sucks because there was like a really funny jump scare, and now I can use that. But anyway, that was the thing. But back to the catwalk C. So I posted a video this Wednesday, and it was very successful, and I was very happy about it. It was not Wednesday, it was Tuesday. We got like around 200 views or something in the first like 5 hours or something, which was great. You know, that's insane. Like for our usual performance, that's insane. And when I was about to go to bed, I get this message from CatVR, you know, the company who created the Catwalk C, on Twitter, that they're telling me that they thought the review was really, really great, and they're asking me for permission to put the video up on their official website. And that's insane. I was crazy. I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, what is happening here? That is way cool. And I was just like, oh my god, like that would be like a huge pleasure, of course, like absolutely. I would love that, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And we were just talking for a bit. They detailed what kind of things they really liked about a review and everything. It was awesome. Like I had never had that happen. It was just so good, like so nice to hear. Like so, like getting this sort of recognition. Like I felt like, oh my god, like all those 2 weeks and all that effort with recording the hacking voice clips, like it was all worth it, because you got such high levels of recognition, I guess. And man, like, because, you know, one of the things that I'm always worried about when I put up videos that I have worked really hard on is that people aren't gonna watch it. People aren't gonna find the video, and it's just gonna have like shit analytics or whatever. But then these things happen, and I'm like, it's the same feeling that I got with the Thankmas live stream, the charity live stream. I was so worried. I was like preparing all of those things, and then nobody would show up or something like that. But then we got Markiplier rating us, and like we raised almost $5,000 and it was crazy. And it's the sort of thing that is like, man, all the effort you put into something like really is really worth it. Man, it's great. It's such a great feeling. But that was awesome. That was seriously really cool. And if you guys are watching this, thank you so much. Like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, really. That was freaking awesome. And then, you know, it's currently sitting at like nearly 1,000 views. It's like over 900 right now, which is crazy. That's so cool. And, you know, people are enjoying it, people are sharing it around, and like, you know, people are commenting and stuff. And man, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that video performed well, because I put so much effort into it. And hell yeah, you know, that was something really cool. I think that was probably the highlight of, you know, these 2 weeks, was just like getting endorsed by CatVR, and just, you know, the video actually having success and everything. It was great. I'm really happy. And thank you everyone. I thank you all of you for the support, and for actually, like, you know, watching the video and you know, I guess liking it. I'm glad you did. Now, obviously, like I mentioned in Catwalk C, like it's freaking awesome. Like I love this thing. I'm planning on like recording a lot of videos on it. I already have a couple of videos planned for it, a couple of video games. It's gonna be really fun. Like I want to put out so much content on this thing, really make use of it as much as I can, and just like show the world how cool it is to like play VR in a treadmill. Ugh! My god, Jesus Christ. Sorry. It's just like so much more immersive. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna put out a bunch of content in this, both live streams and both like just actual videos, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I mean, there's really not much else to say about that. But I have some cool ass things coming, I hope. Back to the shit audio from the Oculus Rift. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming anymore for now until I have my Evolve Index back, just because the Oculus Rift audio is really bad. I have a lavalier mic, and I'm gonna try to make it work with my computer. I used it in the Thankmas live stream and it worked, but before I streamed, I actually tried to make the microphone work again, but it wasn't working. So I need to figure out what I have to do in order to make it work on my computer. Because if I do, I can just can put the cable like across the Oculus Rift cable towards the pulley system that I have in the ceiling and back to my headset and just like attach it to my headset or something. And like that microphone has good quality. So then I can actually stream with good audio quality. So unless I can do that, we'll have to wait for the Evolve Index to actually come back, which brings me to the next thing that's happened is that I had to send my index to RMA because, like, you know, the headband on the side broke and I couldn't tighten it to my face anymore. It was just I couldn't use it like that. And so, you know, I sent it to Evolve and they're gonna send me a replacement. However, my local boss office is so very great and competent that they lost the package, I think. It's been 3 weeks, almost 4. It's actually going to be the 4th week this Friday, so today for you guys, I guess. And nothing, like they still haven't got it to DHL, and then DHL is the ones gonna send over to Evolve Index, to Evolve. And the worst part is that my local post office, because it was a prepaid label, they don't actually have a tracking number or anything. So I don't know, it's gonna be really hard to find it. I hope they will be able to, but like as soon as it gets to DHL, it's fine, because DHL, I have a tracking number for it. But from my local post office to DHL, like they still haven't delivered it to them. It's been almost 4 weeks, and I'm worried. That shit isn't cheap at all. And on Valve, because Valve was the one to warn me, like, oh, look, DHL still hasn't received it, so like, go talk to your local post office and see if everything's all right. And you know, the dude's been trying to cooperating with me, but it's been hard. And now like, I'm going there next week on Friday or Monday, I mean, and gonna be like, hey, dude, like, DHL still doesn't have it. Like, do you think you can help me? And we'll see what happens. But I'm really concerned. Like, I'm really sad because I want to Evolve Index, because the Oculus Rift, my God, it's so uncomfortable and just so bad in comparison with Evolve Index. You know, I have the old Rift, which is literally the first Oculus Rift that came out. There was not a development kit, so you know, it's first gen. It's just legitimately first gen of VR headsets. So compared to Evolve Index, it's like, yeah. But anyway, besides that, I got something to show you. It's right here. Wait, let me get it. Oh my God, I can't believe I finally got it. You're gonna love this. Oh my God. It is the Unus Annus. It's upside down. It's the Unus Annus holographic wallpaper that they were selling in the very last day of Unus Annus during their live stream where they're gonna delete the channel. And it's right here. Oh my God, look at that, so pretty. Now, obviously, it's just folded because, you know, it's still rolled up. I still haven't found a place to put it. You know, I need to find like a really cool place to put it because I want it to be in the background of the videos. That would be pretty cool. I just need to, I want to frame this, right? I want to frame it. I don't want to just put like double-sided tape behind it and glue it to the wall or anything. I want to frame it. And so because of that, you know, we'll just have to wait. Also, there's my, I don't know if you can see it. You can't. Let me go get it. Hold on. Ah! I got the Unus Annus lanyard as well. It also got in the mail, and I'm so happy. So now we just need the hourglass. I'm just waiting for the hourglass now from YouTube's, and then we're gonna have everything that we ordered from Unus Annus. I really, really wish we could have gotten clothes, but I can't because they're from the US. I'm not from the US, and you know, like customs absolutely suck. So like I would literally have to pay like close to $100 just for like a hoodie. I really wanted the half and half merch, but yeah, that's sad, but it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Maybe someday I can get it somehow. Who knows, right? That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, there's the only other thing that's happened is that I finished The Realm Reborn, which is the base game for Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm currently in between expansions doing like the last raids, so I can then go over to Evansward, which is the first expansion. And then Evansward is gonna be super cool because my friends keep telling me that I'm gonna love it because there's a lot of dragons. And I love dragons. You guys know how I love dragons. I mean, look at all the Spire. Look at all the Toothless. So many dragons. There's a lot of dragons. And I have a lot of dragons over there too. You know, like medieval fairs of sell like those dragon statues. I have a lot of them right there. I'll just send you here. Here's a picture. Here's a picture. But anyway, I think that's about it. I don't think there's a lot of other things that we want to talk about. But oh, I almost forgot. I didn't write this in the list of things to talk about, but I'm so glad I remembered because Potter She's a member of our community. She made a cool ass outro. It's super cute. She made an outro for her channel, and I'm gonna use it for this Friday Talks. Oh my god, because I really appreciate it, and that's so sweet of you. Thank you. And it's adorable. Like, it's so cool to see you guys do things like this. Like, you know, Chris made the fan art, you know, which is not in the background right now. It will be in future videos, but you know, the little drawing fan art from Christmas, from the Thankmas live stream. And then Green Hoodie made like the first Nervly meme, and now Potter did this little cute outro. It's so cool to see you guys do things like this, and I really appreciate it. Like, it's just, it warms my heart every time. Thank you so much. But anyway, guys, that's it for this Friday Talks. There was a lot of things to talk about, so I hope the video isn't overly long or anything. But if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button. Comment down below what your 2 weeks have been up to. And I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you next week, and thanks for watching, and goodbye.